Alright, excuse me. Okay, so this is Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. So I press A, nothing happens. I tried this before. You hit space. See? Your game will be saved at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home in a single sitting. Okay, this is good. Press A. Why do you tell me to press A whenever it's not A? So it says to turn down the lights. Well, actually it says turn off, but you need to be able to see my beautiful face. So actually I'll turn those back on a little bit. So, let's do that. Okay. That should be enough. So, hit space even though it says A. Move left and right. I don't interact with A. F4 full screen window toggle. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Now I can see everything. Ooh, hey, look. So, alright, we'll go back there. And let's wear headphones and turn off the lights. Light bulbs. This is new light bulbs. And I'm wearing headphones. I'm gonna turn this shit up. Alrighty.
All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone.
What? What? I don't. I don't know.
What?
I'm hitting A, damn it. All I remember is finding myself alone. What the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, I understand. I'm hitting the arrow. Okay. Apparently that, I don't know. I'm hitting the down arrow, so.
Oh, my head. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Oh my god. Shitty pixel art. There was something by my feet. A flashlight.
I mean, a flashlight. Sorry, I said a flashlight. I meant a flashlight. Oh god. What the hell? Okay, I'm moving. Awesome. What's here? What? Nothing there. Nothing there. What's this? Ooh, a door. It's highlighted. Okay, so spacebar is the actual thing that you need to do. The house. Where was I?
What the hell is that?
There's a body lying on the floor.
Who was it?
I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Oh my god, it's a cat. I wonder how many times I can look. I didn't recognize his face. Blah 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 blah. Still kind of warm. Okay, that's not highlightable. Or anything more on this floor. Okay, opening the door. Hey, a computer. The desk had a computer and some papers on it. In a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yes, you did. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Oh, I wonder why. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. I don't see any blood on his stuffs. Opening the door. What was that? Oh, there's something dropping on there. So, going down the stairs. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. The bookshelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. There were scribbles of all kinds on random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? What old train yard? What was that? An old dining table. Excuse me. Covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. What was that? A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yes. I set the photo into my pocket, and maybe this would help me find some answers. You're damn right it's going to find me some answers. Okay, so what's over here? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes. Because I don't want to see a mouse hurt. I really don't. I want to... A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? The owner obviously wanted to dig a hole and rake stuff in their house. Hey, look at that. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Of course. Okay, I pressed it, and that was really loud. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a far-away click somewhere. What is this far-away click? Hang on. This was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for in here? Okay. Seem like the owner, blah 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 blah. Why can't I move forward in this? Come on. Oh, there we go. See if there's any movement. Nope. I'll go upstairs now. See if any hidden passages were revealed. I don't see anything. That guy's still dead. Nope, nothing over here. So it must be downstairs if there's nothing over in that other room. Okay. Passing the bookcase, that thing. Nope, it's downstairs apparently. So far this game isn't really that scary. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Well, damn. Whoa. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Well, damn it. Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to that house? I mean, this house? I don't understand words. What the hell was that? The door was taped up and seemed to be locked. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. Why would you... I gave the door a hard shove, and to my surprise, it cracked open. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Key card, locker, last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. That was weird. What the hell? The box looks heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It obviously had been moved before. Maybe I had found the way out. I must have moved it, right? Yep. I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Woo! Yay! Cool. Going down. There's a ladder going underground where the box was.
A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder?
Yes. Like, what else am I gonna do?
I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they did not want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Oh my god, what is in here? The footprints in the dirt look like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Okay.
The hell is this?
It was an old map of the town. Places all over were marked. The industrial area, the near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Oh, that's very spooky. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were about murders in town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated handgun. I didn't take it, did I? Yes, you fucking did. You took it. I tucked a small handgun in my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Oh, spooky. Oh, another ladder. Another ladder. Oh, no, it's a rack. I almost said lack. I don't know why. Slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind. Some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn sleek, but I could not see the warnings.
It's probably like,
do not use. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet.
okay. Going on this side of the...
The desk looked old and was caked with grime. It was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out. Illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. None of them made any sense when I read it, but sense to me. Oh, another door. What the hell is that? There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? I wondered what would I have found if I had dug deeper. Maybe I should go get the fucking shovel.
That's what he said, I swear. Going up. See if there's anything else cool. I'm gonna go get a shovel. Oh wait, I gotta do another.
I'm going to get a shovel. Time to go get a shovel. Those boxes would have allowed me to climb up the ladder again, but I didn't want to go back up there, not with that body, all that blood. I knew I needed to take a look around.
Oh, damn it.
It's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. I already looked over there. And I'll just go down the...
Oh, that looks kind of spooky.
Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing in there?
Yeah, he speaks in an accent. And that's the accent I want him to speak in. Because he sounds like that.
What the fuck is... Oh my god. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay, I just go over it then. And go into this room, which should be full of happy fun stuff. That does not look like happy fun stuff. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes, I did. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. What the fuck was that? I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Maybe the frickin' ladder that was broke. Ah, damn, I'm out of water. It really hurts my voice to talk like this. Okay, I go down now. Wait. I can't remember.
Wait. Excuse me, man. That makes my voice a little raspy now, doesn't it? Well.
Okay, I go all the way over here. Oh, okay, so I just keep on going. Okay, what do I do here? I go down to the fucking ladder. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes, because I need to get through this frickin' game. Okay, now where the fuck am I? More caves. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse.
Rave.
What the fuck is that? A bunch of old newspapers we'd pasted together. A message had hastily been smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave-in. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. Holy shit, that's really loud. Wow. What the fuck? What is this? It's another door that I must open because this is a game. I could still feel the faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. It could have been, though. I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a pace? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work. And from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. But it was so high up that it must have been a sore landing. Hey, maybe it was me. What is this? There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet. And there was grass smeared within it. Oh, look, a ladder. Oh, another door. I'll go through the door first. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? Someone is peeing. What is this? A kitchen knife covered in blood. Drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take a knife? Yes, I did take a knife. I set the knife into my boot. That was really smart because my leg hurts. I had a gun in my pocket. Do I really need all of this? Yes, you do. You need everything that I tell you to get. Why are there so many god? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? What's going on? There's a ton of doors. Why are there so many doors? Ah, this was locked. Okay. Don't need to go in there. This door is obviously open. What is this? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Oh, look. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Ah, yeah. Good for the turn. Now, shit is off. And I keep moving down. Hey, let's turn this off too. Did I turn it anyway? Yes, you did. Okay, that did nothing. I wasn't sure what those valves...
Okay, I'm not gonna say that anymore. It just hurts my voice. Yes, I turned it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, I did.
I have no clue what to do.
Yeah, I have no idea. What is this? Oh, more doors. What's in here? Oh yeah, I already been in there. Okay, so that door is locked, I remember. Okay, I'll go up that ladder. Excuse me, man. Exit. Is that the exit? Well, let's see. Exit.
There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting, and I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. I guess I have to use all these frickin' valves. Hey, look, a ladder. What the hell's in here? What is that? Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the videotape? Yes, I did take the videotape. I wasn't sure what I had hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway.
Now, where the hell do I play this tape, man?
My leg ached just thinking about it.
Damn it, I want you to climb. I
want to go back into those tunnels. It seemed better to press on.
Okay, so it's kind of linear and stuff. I'm just gonna go over here. And no, I'm not gonna speak like that. Maybe I'll find something new to talk. Ah, the door is locked, I remember that. Keep on going, man. I'm just gonna keep on trucking. I don't know where this is going. Yes. Okay. Hey, finally, I have to turn it a whole bunch of times. Yes. Okay, so the water is shut off. Just wanted to make sure. Now, time to go to the exit. Hooray! Going down the ladder.
Look like that water drained out of that grate in the wall.
Man, my voice is gonna be shot by the end of this.
What the hell is this? The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? I wish you would stop talking in the past tense. It's weird. Okay, I go in here first. Okay, it's locked. I do not go in here. What is this? What is that? I go up the ladder. Okay, I go in here. I do not know what I do. Ooh, what is that? There is a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Ooh. I found another dead body, a sewer worker by the wounds all over his face and body. I figured he'd been stabbed, but repeatedly. There was a keyring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Yes, because I had to open some fucking doors. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from the pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. But he did not, because he is dead. Okay, another door. Oh my gosh, that was really loud. I could smell a hint of fresh air here. I had must been near an exit of some kind. But I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do, and what was on the videotape I found? Hey look, another thingy. This must be the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. My sore leg and the extra weight I was carrying made climbing the ladder difficult. Would I really need that gun or that knife before the end? I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? My head was buzzing with questions and untired thoughts as I listened. Oh my gosh, my voice. Suddenly, as I lifted that heavy lid above me, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. Whoa, there are eyes. The lid had fallen on the entrance there and was stuck shut.
Okay. Oh, there's a ladder. What does that say?
The rusty door was locked tight and with an old padlock. The faded sign on the door warned about some kind of train yard. It must have referred to the town's only train station. It didn't look like I'd be able to get through there at all. Maybe I go up this ladder that's over here. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Do I extend the ladder? Yes, of course. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. And I go up the ladder. Hey, look, another ladder. I go up it again. And... whoa. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass there is a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. Ugh.
Okay, I gotta stop that. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. What was that? What is this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out the various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Maybe I did not want to do that yet. I'll just keep on walking. Okay, I'll go through here. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I had found from my pocket. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Sure. With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R+H. I felt like a teenager facing the table. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross? Ah, sure, whatever. Yeah, look, see? Thought it was safe. Okay. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hazy, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still faced up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. I had no idea who these girls were. I didn't touch the gravesite, did I? Yeah, I touched it. I tried to arrange the bodies so their clothes covered them better. I closed the young one's eyes, shivering at that slight touch. With a few nearby sticks, I created a head marker so the police could find them later. Yes. Okay, so I went through those two areas. What is this? Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take it back, my credit card? Sure, why not? I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. Wondered if I could find my way around. What the hell? A cheap-looking two-person dome tent only made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Had this campsite belonged to those girls? Blam, bam, bam! Inside of the tent looked to be in order. It only contained 2 sleeping bags, backpacks, and a small cooler. If those girls were camping here, they must have been killed somewhere else. A few embers still burned within the fire pit. I couldn't bear to think of who this campsite belonged to. I thought of the 2 girls across the river and had to collect myself. Okay. Oh no, don't. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the stake still worked. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? I managed to carry the plank under my arms so it wouldn't get in the way. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Finding that campsite had been strangely unsettling. I couldn't imagine why anyone would abandon their site in the middle of the night, especially in that dark forest. I was relieved at least to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see cracks of light and a bit of land beyond. I must have been getting close to town, but where exactly was I? There's another door. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the Autopots factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobweb had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Damn it. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic button under the handle, and a sign pasted saying, "Danger, closed for repairs." Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellow clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. My power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? I opened the locker and it was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. My power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. So it was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. This was Norman's locker, and the door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Another panel that I hope could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Okay. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes, of course I did. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes, I did. I slipped the keycard into my pocket. Gotta turn this on. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's on. I used the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. This was my locker there in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Okay. some kind of ventilation shaft here. Looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it is, but I couldn't see another option. I jumped? Not yet. I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before. Why did I do it now? There had to be another way. Okay, so screw it, I'll go that way. Yep, I know. Ah! Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily. It was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yes. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, need to, just don't, drinking, need, Norman. Who was Norman writing to? That room at the top of the plant, the one with all the bottles, it was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted. Who went up there and used that room? As I exited the factory, I didn't recognize where it led. My head ached terribly and my leg was a mess. Okay. Okay, go through the fence. There's another door. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yes. I cleaned the card up best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. It sounded like it was going to start raining again. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Ugh. Anything over here? Another door. Might as well go through this and see what's there. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on the rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing there? Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles and shotguns, even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots on the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to have matched the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? Yes. I carefully pushed the piece back into place and felt a great burden lifted. There's blood there again. So the TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me the chills. Jesus, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserve better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yes. I closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did so. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. What was going on? Okay. I'd never been to Norman's place before. At least I didn't remember ever doing so. The kitchen trash can smell fresh. I didn't dig through the mess that I guess you did. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Okay, guess I'm going this way again. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape back then. Norman was dead, but I had no idea why. Was he involved in all this somehow, or was he just another victim? That gun I had found only seemed to complicate matters. It was such a relief to finally be rid of it. Home wasn't far off now. Even though the rain was relentless, I had to keep going. This wasn't the right gate. It's locked tight. This wasn't my house. I guess this is the right house. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out, as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? There was no return address, but the envelope was addressed to Norman. Carefully, I tore it open and looked at the letter. Inside, it read, "Stay away. She's mine." That was it. No signature, no other information. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Okay, I guess this is it. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. Okay. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. Ooh. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? Yes. I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to a non-payment. What the hell? The door to the basement. It was locked. Where had I put the damned key? Upstairs. An old photo of Rachel and me stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Yes, you did. I placed the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got a part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Our television, I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterward, but by then it was too late. Rachel was pretty angry about that, I realized. Okay, another door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. Okay, this house is pretty damn huge. So I'm going through here. There's a suitcase on the bed. It was Rachel's. I remembered it from that trip we took out west. Did I open the suitcase? I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase content. Inside was a few days worth of clothes, some toiletries, and a train ticket. Where was she planning to go? Okay. Our hallway mirror had been smashed. Its pieces scattered around the floor. Guess I'll go in this one first. Our sink, which needed to be replaced, one of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. And there's the shitter. Hooch, hooch. Okay, let's see what's in here. My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? Yes. I pocketed the key. Oh, is this? Oh, yeah. I need to go downstairs again. Okay, so I go down the stairs. Man, I cannot do that voice anymore. I go in here already? Yep. Okay. Guess I go all the way down to the basement. I unlock the basement door. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key there. Did I take the key? Yes, I did. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. There were old clothes, tools, and things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. What is this? I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have if I found something heavy enough. The grimy key I found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? Yes, you did. I looked at the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. Okay, what is going on here? Alright, I'm going to break this. It would have been strong enough to bust through the door, that cheap wall. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes, I did. With a heavy heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed the hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Don't look. Oh. Does that say don't look? A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Oh my God. Nothing to see here. What the hell? Maybe I would use some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. No matter what, I needed some kind of escape. What the hell? This was that old photo of that other man and wife. I found it in that house. I recall those faded remains I had found deep underneath his house. What had he done there? Well, what did I think? Was that man wrong? Definitely. Those tunnels, those odd tools in his house, and the remains of his wife. He wasn't innocent, that's for sure. It was the key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? It must have been him. He must have been using the old locker room. The laptop had finally run out of power. Huh. Okay. Within the few broken pieces that remained, in the mirror, I could see my face had grown pale and weak. I couldn't bear to look again. It was like I didn't actually expect a reflection, I felt empty and drained. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. It used a digital passcode lock. Did I try to open it? Damn, I couldn't remember. There has to be something in here. I still had no idea what was on top on that tape I found in the garbage. If only I found a way to watch it. From now on, I have no one to get angry with me for stupid things like buying this TV. There would be no more dinners here, no more chit-chat over breakfast, at least not for us. So I guess I'm supposed to go through all of here. Okay. So it looks like I need to go around and look at everything again. Okay, I looked at that already. So I'll go onto the other side. Huh. This is weird. Okay, look at that. Okay, I looked in here already. Damn it! I had made up my mind. Okay, I guess he made up his mind. It was my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, that water tower. Was I at those places before? I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? Okay, it seems like I looked at everything. Okay, it seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back into the basement. I guess I was ready to face the truth now. It was the knife I had found in the sewers. I left it here because I didn't want it near me anymore. Was all this my fault? Was I responsible for Rachel's death? If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? No, no. There were other means of dealing with this. I couldn't go back into that room again. Actually, I better pick it up. I took the knife and kept it firmly in my hand. I needed to put an end to this situation one way or another. Okay. I don't know what to do with the knife. Stick it in the oven. Okay, I can't go back there. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house a moment longer. Did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? Yes. Since I had arrived in the town, things had been difficult. Working in the plant, though, had been good for me. It kept me in line and gave me something to do and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain at its own game. Things stopped making sense sometime after that. And my memories of what happened are still in flux. But I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me, even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was a final act of long-standing horror I'd been living. Wake him up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. It was obvious to me that the man I had found in that house had something to do with all this. Could he have killed Rachel? It started to seem that there were too many things I had seen to think otherwise. The forest especially was a difficult maze, and I would rest easier if I never saw its like again. It was clear, at least, that Norman had been going back to the old plant. Maybe he was the one who had boarded up that locker room, who had been drinking up there in that secret hiding place. So had he killed that guard then? He must have. Maybe he was found out, or the guard had caught him on patrol. Jesus, Norman, why? I had to catch my breath to take it all in. Up until the factory, things had only gotten worse, but then I see something even I wouldn't have expected. When I went to Norman's store, that's when my perspective on all this really started to change. Poor Norman was dead, but I had no idea what had happened to him. But as painful as all that was, oh God, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I had done and seen, finding coming home was supposed to be the end to this entire ordeal. God help me, though, it was only the beginning. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife. Just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from the head to toe. What would I do now? Who could I turn to? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. Wow. That was freaky. Yes.